Hey, John Jones here for another great edition of Tuesday Morning Coffee. We're coming at you this morning talking about a very interesting topic, one that's gained a lot of momentum the last few years, especially in this market where it has become a little bit more challenging to sell a home, and especially with great programs on HGTV. And what we're going to talk about today is home staging. And what is home staging and what does it mean? Well, first of all, let's think about this for a second. We live in our homes, okay? I have 4 kids. I live in my home. I have my home set up the way I need to have it to have 4 kids and all the things they have going on and the lifestyle that we lead, okay? Now, if I had to put my home on the market tomorrow, I'd be in trouble. I couldn't get it ready. I would have to take several weeks to get my home prepared to sell, because now all of a sudden I'm not trying to sell it to me. I already live there, okay? I'm trying to sell it to somebody else. They don't want to see me in there. They want to see themselves. So then it becomes showtime. And that's what we're talking about, home staging. Home staging is about creating an illusion. It's how David Copperfield would sell a home if he was going to sell a home. It's about creating a mood. You see, home buyers buy on emotion, sometimes not logic, on emotion. So we got to create a mood. It's about making rooms look bigger, cleaner, warmer, brighter, perhaps more loving. All these emotions that we go in, that we have, we want to get into those emotions of a buyer. Most of all, it makes people want to buy something, okay? Think about it next time you go into a really nice hotel. Ritz-Carlton does an unbelievable job of this. But all your major retailers and hotelers, they understand this, and they spend a ton of money on creating an ambiance that gets people excited and want to spend money and want to stay there. All the way down to the color tones, everything. They really take a lot of time and spend a lot of money on what gets us excited. When you go into a Ritz-Carlton, the thing that you notice, and you don't even know that you're noticing, is it, but man, there's just such a sense of richness and warmth, and it smells good, and the people are nice, and it's just this whole thing working, and before you know it, you're paying some ungodly amount for a hotel room every night because of the aura that they've created. We've got to do the same thing when selling a home. We've got to create that mood that people want to buy the home. Okay, and there's a lot of neat ways we can do this. I'm going to cover some of them today, but there's experts out there that can help you. We refer our clients to 2 or 3 different home stagers that do an excellent job. Sometimes it's just 4 hours of consultation to use the things you have, and sometimes we actually have people that rent out their furniture, bring it into your home to set the stage if that's what you need as well. But staging is really, it all works with the decluttering and everything, but really staging is the thing that you do after you declutter and after you paint and do the minor fix-ups. Staging is kind of like, for you ladies out there, staging is like putting on the lipstick, putting on the eyeliner, putting on that beautiful single strand of Tahitian pearls to just accent you so beautifully. I know a lot of women out there that I love dearly that will not go out of the house until they have their makeup on, okay? That's what we're talking about. We don't want to sell a house till we have the makeup on and to make it look its best. Home staging can mean the difference between a sold home or expired home. Studies suggest that people that are staging their homes are getting 7 to 10% more for their home and selling them in a third of the time. Okay, so really it doesn't cost you to stage, it pays you to stage. Properly executed staging leads the eye to the attractiveness of the house, to the attractive features, while minimizing the flaws of the home. And every home has flaws. We just don't want to stick them out there in your face. We want to subtly work with furnishings and things like that to lead the eye to the attractive features. So what I've got here, and I'll kind of finish with this, kind of 10 tips that work with staging and getting the home ready to sell. The first one is make a first impression. People usually make up their mind about a home if they're going to like it or not like it in the first 8 seconds. So we want that front door painted. We want fresh urns out there, or planters with fresh flowers or plantings out there on the front porch greeting them right as they come up. First impression is huge. Unclutter. The biggest thing we can do in our homes, especially the ones like mine where we're living in the home, is declutter, declutter, declutter. There's an old saying: if it's smaller than a basketball, it probably needs to go somewhere. The only thing that I want to see on kitchen countertops or kitchen tables is a bowl of fruit, of fresh green apples. All the magnets, I want them off the refrigerator. Impersonal works. We want to depersonalize these homes. The buyer wants to imagine themselves living there, not being a guest in your home when they're looking at it. We don't need to see little Johnny from first grade all the way to graduating college up the stairwell. We want to get little Johnny out of here, and we want the buyers to see themselves there. So we'll get rid of a lot of pictures. I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you it's true. How many times do you go in a beautiful hotel room and see a bunch of pictures or real personal items? It's the same way in a home. We want to create an illusion that it's their home, not ours. Keep it fresh. Odors will kill a home worse than anything. Smoke and pet odors. They say the best thing you can actually do for odors is open the windows 10 minutes a day. Another great thing for helping with odors is to bake some cookies or an apple pie before the showing. That's another thing, just playing on that sense of smell, getting people excited. When people smell food, or especially yummy food, it really gives a great feeling to people. And it all goes into the staging process. Declare a war on grime. Clean the home like it's never been cleaned. We want all the baseboards perfect. I mean, it takes time and work to get a home perfectly ready for the market, but it's showtime, and it means money. And in this market, it means the difference between selling or not selling. I have actually had people that just because of the cleanliness of a home, and you can see it when a buyer walks in a home, a really clean home, they'll go, man, these people have really taken care of this home. And they'll actually attribute the cleanliness to how well the home is built. Man, this is a well-built home. It's amazing what cleanliness does to a home. Hire a handyman. Take care of all the little goofy odds and ends. Caulking is one of the biggest things. Caulking all the trim. You don't want to see any gaps in any crown molding. It needs to be caulked. Around tubs, caulked. Any drippy faucets, fixed. We want to take every bullet out of a buyer's gun we possibly can. Any ammunition they have, we want to take it out of their gun so they have nothing to shoot us down on. Color it up. Probably the single best cost, or the single most bang for your buck you get, is painting key rooms, front doors, fresh, good colors, but also that have kind of a neutral tint to them. Dining rooms, kitchens. Get rid of dark, drab colors that depresses people. We want to really lighten it up. Reduce furniture. Most master bedrooms you go in at homes look like a furniture showroom. Okay, usually 2 or 3 of those pieces can get out of there. Make the rooms look bigger. And a great stager is going to do all this for you. But we want the rooms to appear bigger and less decluttered, or less cluttered. Number 9, and this is huge, light it up. Wash your windows inside and out. They say that just washing windows brings in 30% more light. Also, replace 60-watt bulbs with a higher wattage. We want all those lights on when people come to see the home. Light puts people in a better mood. It creates a better emotion for buying. Dark, cramped spaces create a cave-like atmosphere, and they're quite honestly, they depress people. So we want to keep away from that. Add a touch of humanity. We want to add some things, freshness. A lot of times bringing really pretty plants, green, bringing the outside in. Fresh vase of flowers. A simple rose in a vase can just accent a room or a dinner table. Front porch, like I said, putting those planters out there with beautiful flowers is just another touch of humanity and just that whole feeling of setting that and painting that canvas to a show place where these people want to live. Those are just a few of my tips, but they are so important. They are so important. So many of us don't ever get offended if a realtor tells you, hey guys, I want to bring in a home stager and help you with this. Guys, we live in our homes, okay? And the way we live in a home doesn't necessarily mean it's the best way to present it to the world, okay, if we want to sell it. Don't ever be offended by that. I'm telling you right now, in my personal house, it would take me a month to get it ready. We would do a lot of stuff. We'd be moving out half our stuff, refinishing floors, painting rooms. I love some of the colors I have now, but the rest of the world's probably not going to like those. They're too personal to me. So we would change those colors. So I'm not telling you anything I wouldn't tell myself before I sold the home. Guys, I love you. I hope this helps. Please call us with any of your real estate needs. 867-3020. Always visit us on johncjones.com. Thank you.